Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are simulating the 2025-2026 season on NBA 2K to see if this will predict. It's probably not going to, but we're going to see if 2K can predict what happens. So let's look at these teams. We got the 76ers. So basically the same as last year, but they add VJ Edgecombe, which could be a great pickup in my opinion, and they also have Jared McCain. Great two young prospects, but if Embiid stays healthy, this team could be potentially really good. Next up, we have the Bucks. In 2K, they're pretty bad. Their third best player is Bobby Portis, and then we just have a bunch of 70s. 70s, and you got one Pete and Samuel. Wait, no, sorry, Jameer 6'7". Sorry, I read the other one from the last page. My bad. But you got the 197, and then you just have a bunch of 280s and then a bunch of 70s. Not really good for the Bucks, but like as your fourth option, do you want Gary Trent Jr. or Kyle Kuzma taking the shot? That's just my point there. Next up, we have the Bulls with Kobe White, Josh Giddey, Vucevic, Buzelis. Yeah, this team actually all around is not too bad. Josh Giddey just re-signed, which is great. Then we have the Cavs, but I'm pretty sure Garland's injured and Max Strus is also injured. So we'll give Max Strus a quick injury. I think I can just do it manually. Oh. I need to go to the injuries section, vitals. Healthy. Here it is. I think Garland, we're just going to put Garland out with a broken left ankle for we'll just go 20 days. But it'll probably be fine. We'll just do 10. And then it'll put, I'm pretty sure he's out for a while, so we're just going to go broken left elbow and go for, I'm going to just say 40 days, because that's probably about close as correct as we can get. Next up, we have the Celtics. Tatum should be out for at least half the year, so I'm not even trying to just make this up, but, Tatum, he has a broken, I think he torn his left Achilles, and he'll be out for a couple months, so we'll put the days at, we'll put him at, I say he has, probably at 100 days recovery. Yeah, this is about right. And then everyone else on the Celtics is basically healthy, but with this Celtics team, I don't know, they just won a championship 2 years ago, but they're back to being the okay Celtics. I feel like a trade of Derek White or Jaylen Brown would be nice, though. Kawhi. I'm going to put Kawhi on a suspension here for a little bit as a question if he's going to be playing. So, where's the S? Oh, because I don't even know if he will be playing lots of games this year, or he might be out from the Clippers because of the behind-the-scenes deal. But we're going to suspend him for the first 20 days, because that's a very bad, the stuff he's done. But yeah, otherwise, this Clippers is the Unction. We have the Unction Clippers here. I don't know, but this team could be deadly in the playoffs. We'll say that. Then we have the Grizz. They added Ty Jerome from the Cavs. Not too bad, but this team probably going to be like a 10th to 12th seed. We have the Hawks, a big contender now in the East, adding Nickeil Alexander-Walker, or NAW, the Tinks Pingus, and Luke Kennard. Actually, people don't like this pickup, but I love this pickup, because Luke Kennard's a great wing shooter, and they can use that off the bench, because the Hawks need shooting. This end of the roster is not too bad, though. Anyway, next up, we got the Miami Heat. I don't even know what to say about this team. It's okay, but it's not good. It's not a championship contender. Norman Powell was an okay pickup, but I don't know why they traded. Who did they trade even again? Who did they trade to get Norman Powell? Zubac, Collins wasn't even on the team. Bradley Beal, Brook Lopez. Yeah, I don't remember who they traded. I think they traded it to a separate team. But anyway, LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller. Yeah, this team could be a little bit I'm calling this team as a playing team. Con Nipple. the 6'11" shooting guard, and then we just have an okay rest of the bench. Anyway, next up, Lauri Markkanen's Jazz. Ace Bailey. I don't know how I feel about Ace Bailey on the Jazz. This team will be the 15th seed, but Walter Clayton Jr. Keep an eye on a sneaky pickup. Domantas Sabonis, the Kings, the old Kings, they're gonna be okay, I guess. Brunson's Knicks. Now this team could be deadly. 2K's added Gary Payton onto their roster. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about this team. NBL legend Ariel. And then we have the Lakers. Defensively, this team's horrible now. Lost Dorian Finney-Smith, their best defender. But offensively, this team has everything. So you have Luka, LeBron, AR. Like, this team will cook offensively, but on the defensive end in the clutch, this might be a problem. And also, DeAndre Ayton, I'm saying that's a good pickup, but I feel like later on he might prove to be a bad pickup. I don't know. I just feel like something like that will happen. Marcus Smart, I do also like this pickup for the Lakers, but I feel like injury prone might own that. If he's not gonna get injured, this is a good pickup. But yeah, injury prone. Jared Vanderbilt the same, injury prone. If he can stay healthy, the Lakers on the defensive end can improve. Dalton Connect, I didn't understand his rookie year. He played lots of games early on, and then as soon as the Lakers started winning, they took him out of the roster. Jackson Hayes, yeah, he was getting a lot of hate for being the Lakers starting center last season. But anyway, Gabe Vincent, Lakers fans either hate or love him. He's a mixed emotion. And Jake LaRavia, not a bad pickup from the Kings. Christian Coloco, and then you got LeBron's son, which we're not going to go. That's a whole different conversation. Then we have the Magic, Paulo Franz, who just won a gold medal for Germany. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to mention Schroeder, MVP, and Giannis. Good job on the goal. I mean the bronze, and Şengün, good job. But back to where we're at, we got the Desmond Bane trade from the Grizzlies. Oh yeah, Contavious is on the... Yeah, anyway. This team, I think they solved their problems with the knockdown shooter issue. But yeah, this is not a bad team. And then we have the Mavs. Now, Kyrie's out for most of the year, I'm pretty sure. Now, this team could be deadly, but it also depends when Kyrie gets back. Oh, wrong player. This team's probably at its highest when Kyrie's on the floor and Cooper Flag and AD. But if they run Cooper Flag at the point, this team might be very good. I feel like this team will be very good. But the only concern I do have is D'Angelo Russell being the reliable point guard, which we've seen in the past. He's not a good, reliable point guard on a contending team. But other than that, this team has enough to go all the way. And even like the edge of the bench, like Brandon Williams was really good last year. For the games he played, where was it? Where's his shooting? Oh, hurry up. Yeah, like last year, averaged 8.3 when he was on the court. But yeah, next up we have the non-passing Nets. We have Michael Porter Jr. and Cam Thomas. I don't know what to say about this team. This team is really bad, and point guards galore. We got a point guard, 3-point guards, 4-point guards. Okay, only 4-point guards. I thought that would be way more. Then we have I think this could be a dark horse, and actually no, never mind. I feel like this will be a top 3 seed in the West. They got the MVP, well not the MVP, well the 4-time MVP Jokic, Murray, who if he stays healthy, great. Cam Johnson is way better than Michael Porter Jr. Aaron Gordon, yeah, Christian Braun, Tim Hardaway, not a great pickup, but not a bad pickup. Valanciunas, they brought back Bruce Brown, which is great. And the end of the bench isn't too bad. Now Halliburton is suspended for the season, it says, but he's actually injured. But okay. But we have the Pacers with. Yeah, this team isn't gonna go far unless they do an insane run without Hallie. Next up, we have the Pels. Pels, actually, I don't know how I feel about this team. This could be a deep playoff. No, this team's not making it past the second round. But this team could be a play-in team. I like the Jordan Poole. I didn't like Jordan Poole in the Wizards. Pelicans are a better team for him, and I do also like the signing. Sadly for the Warriors fan, Kevon Looney. He's gone. So, but yeah, the Pelicans did what they needed to do this offseason. Brought in another good young talent, but the consistency of DeJounte Murray, Herbert Jones, and Trey Murphy's injuries, and also Zion Williamson hurting himself in every big game, that could be the line there. I could draw the line there. The Pistons, these people will exploit my expectations for next year. Kate Cunningham, they went from the worst team in the league to making the playoffs and almost defeating the Knicks who made the conference finals. That's how good this team is. I have a feeling this team could go to the conference finals next year. This has an insane depth of defense, offense. Get rid of Tobias Harris. Jaden Ivey's great. Karis LeVert's great. Great knockdown shooters. A fighter in Isaiah Stewart. Ron Holland, also great rookie. Yeah, this team just looks really good, but then it also looks really bad at the same time. Sneaky dark horse team in the East. Then we have this Raptors team. I have this Raptors team making top 6 in the playoffs. We have the lucky man Dick out there. But yeah, I feel like this trio of RJ, Brandon, and Scotty is going to do lots of things next year. Next up, we have the Rockets. Congrats, Shengun, on getting silver medal. Nah, this team is everything you want. This is my prediction of the 2018/19 Warriors. These guys will dominate lots of games and also maybe just come short. Amen Thompson, great defender. Shengun has improved his game. We've seen it in the Eurobasket. Van Vliet, I hate you. Sorry. I don't like you because everyone thinks you're him, but you're just Drake. Rip off Drake. Anyway, Jabari Smith, a bit of a high contract extension, but whatever. I don't even know he brings much. Tari Eason, you are a PUSSY. Yeah, I don't like you, buddy. You act all tough, and then you lose to the Warriors. So, but anyway, I just hate on some of these players because some of the stuff they say, and then they can't back it up. Anyway, then we have Clint Capella. Don't know why they needed Clint Capella. But then we have the defense galore of Dorian Finney-Smith, the rebounder Steven Adams, and then that's basically about it. Reed Shepherd, he won't get any minutes, and I think they need to trade him. He hasn't been able to get to any of his potential because he never gets played. Let's look at the amount of games he's played this year. He's played 50. Games started 52. Games played 52. Yeah, that's not good enough for a guy of that caliber. Anyway, back to the next part. We had the Spurs. Spurs sneaky play-in team to me. There's nothing much to cover except Dylan Harper, great rookie. Carter Bryant, also a really good rookie. Lindy Waters, he's on the Spurs now. I don't know how I feel, but anyway, they got the size with Luke Cornett. They got two giant 7-footers, 7'1" Cornett and 7'3". I feel like they can use that to their advantage in the paint. But next up, we have the incomplete Suns. I don't know. This team is just... Yeah, I don't understand this team. Too many wings, too many centers. Actually, in fact, so many wings. And this team full with shooting guards and small... Yeah, this is just not a great team. The champs! Here we go. JW. This is basically the same team as last year. But I'm happy that Topic is out of his injury, but he probably won't even play. Minnesota. I had this team being worse than last year. It's just lost so much of its depth. But Rob Dillingham and Terrence Shannon Jr., if they are gems, this team is actually going to be way better. But yeah, there's nothing else there. Then we have Portland. I'm calling Portland top 10 seed. They'll be the 10th seed this year. This young depth, I'm liking this young core. You got Young Hansen as well. He'll be insane in a couple years. Dame Time, he's not playing this year, but next year, this team, I have them making top 6. Then we have my team, the Warriors, who have signed. Sorry, I had to make a change because 2K Kuminga's a small forward, not a power forward. Sorry. We got Curry. This team is deadly when it's at its best. That's all I'm gonna say. And also, why is Melton at 74? Anyway, this team is really good when it's at its best. In the clutch, you always want Curry and Butler. Maybe even in the playoffs. I'm not going to glaze too much. But there's one concern I do have about this team. Kuminga, because next year, this is going to be very interesting how the Warriors sort out this Kuminga thing. And it's been confirmed the Warriors have Horford and the Steph Curry and Melton on their team. But my only problem is the age. The average age is you've got you've got 6 players over 30, which is not gonna look too good. But then we have the Wizards. Okay, I'm not even gonna talk about this team. This is the old house plus the young house. Like, what is this? Your highest rated player is a 34-year-old, and then the third highest is. Yeah, I'm not gonna go deep in the Wizards. It's a good young core, but why did they get rid of Kuzma from Middleton? Could have found probably a way better deal than that. Anyway, let's stop me yapping and let's get on to the season. Let's get to the first day. The Warriors will lose to the Lakers. What was the main reason that we lost? Curry fouled out. But okay, that makes kind of sense. Also, let's adjust all these rotations. Yeah, that's not happening next year. I'm sorry. I'm just adjusting this because these are not what the Warriors play. I say Butler's definitely the small forward. Draymond's the power forward. Kuminga's yeah, okay, that's better. That's what the Warriors would run next year. Butler, Green, then Jackson. Yep. Okay, so let's simulate the first couple games. Simulate till the this game. Okay, let's go. Fill out roster. Okay. Decline trade. At the trade deadline, we will see what games and stuff like that. We're not accepting many trades. Okay, let's keep simulating. We'll simulate till December 8th. So these teams... Oh, another loss to the Rockets. I'm not doing a trade. Unless you can give me something good for Kuminga, I'm not trading him. Okay, we're 19-6. Okay. I wasn't expecting some of these teams to be good. But we're going to simulate until about... Okay, so we get a make-up game. Do you approve of the following trade? Hornets receive. Is that Miles Bridges? Raptors... Oh, okay, I guess I'm not going to stop any simulations for that, though. Okay, why are the Warriors this good in the sim? I haven't even done anything. Like, I swear, I haven't even adjusted anything. I've only adjusted the correct positions, because Butler plays small forward, Draymond plays power forward now. And, yeah, I haven't done anything. These are all the same ratings. Why is he on that? And, yeah, Kuminga's even injured. Like, I'm not even doing anything. Curry went up a rating from the team being so good. Kevin Durant won the NBA Cup MVP. Who was... Oh, I didn't even know what trade I just accepted. But, Rockets beat the Hawks. Okay. What happened? What's the trade I just missed? What's the trade that just happened? I need to look at that last trade thing that just happened. I did not see that happening. What happened? Grayson Allen, okay, that was the most useless trade I've ever seen. 23 and 8. The Warriors aren't too bad. We're gonna simulate till All-Star break and see what teams are at the top of the table. Couple losses in a row, not too bad, not too bad. Stay on track, boys. Okay. Yeah, I had to accept the trade. I didn't know what I just accepted, but okay, I guess. Some of these trades, I don't even know what they are. Zach LaVine goes to the 76ers for Paul George and Andre Drummond. Okay. Well, that's a turn of events. I would personally do that, but because of this, I can't. Yep, I have to accept that. I can't not. Why am I actually? Why is this team actually so good? I'm sorry. I haven't rigged anything. Oh, okay. That was. There's so many weird trades going on right now. What is this? That's such a rigged trade. Kyle Anderson. Okay. No, I swear. I haven't rigged anything. I'll go to every game. There's no forced win on any of these. You go to this one. This one. There's no forced win or anything. I can literally go through the whole thing. So yeah, I'm not even rigging this. Like, I don't know why we're actually doing so good. No. Oh, come on. Can we just start losing, please? This is not It's insane to me how high we are. I feel like I have to rig games to make us lose. Oh yeah, give us like 7 losses in a row. I wouldn't mind that. Uh, Contract extensions. We'll resign Draymond. I don't care about this stuff. We're only doing a thing, but like, if I decide after the video to play on from this year, Gui Santos, bring him back. Okay. Now we're gonna simulate. Okay, now I started to lose some games. This is good, looking good. Now that's more realistic. We're third. That's way more realistic than being first. So we're gonna simulate to the end of this year. This is such a good year by us. I'm not even joking. I don't know how we won this many games. We could get a 60 win. And I'm just going to do it again to prove I'm not rigging anything. Force win. There's no force wins whatsoever. I need to win 6 more games to win 60. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. And we end as Curry. I'm not even... Bro, what the... I haven't even done anything, I swear. Curry wins MVP. Rookie is Cooper. 6-man Westbrook. On the Rockets. Okay, J Huff, Clutch, Trey, Mike Brown, coach of the executive. Okay, KD. Okay, yeah, I haven't done anything. I swear. I swear I have not done anything. How much was he? Yeah, okay. I haven't done anything. I swear. But my team in this simulation is goated. Let's simulate the play-in. The Thunder lose to the Kings in a play-in tournament game. The Bucks are in the play-in versus the Bulls. Bucks lose to the Bulls. And we have the Phoenix OKC game. And we have Orlando. Okay, let's go to this one. If the Phoenix Suns make the playoffs over the reigning champs, that would be insane. And it looks like it's going to happen. Oh my gosh. OKC come back? No. That's insane. OKC win the championship, don't even make the playoffs. Now Bucks are fighting for their lives against the Orlando Magic. I have the Magic winning this a little bit. Oh yeah? Bucks are keeping them in this. Yeah, and we get witnessed a Bucks elimination loss. So we're going to simulate a little bit of the playoff. Golden State have been eliminated. See, I haven't rigged anything. All the upsets have actually except for one. All the upsets have happened in the West. And we're going to simulate the second round. We see no upset there. There's an upset again, Minnesota making the conference finals. We could have a Dallas, New York. Watch Dallas, New York. Yep. Why is it always Dallas, New York? Dallas win. Yep, knew it. Kyrie Irving, MVP. I swear. Okay, never mind. See you guys.